Hello, everybody. You read the title right. We're finally here for the finale of Five Nights at Freddy's 2. So last time, we did the last remaining miscellaneous challenges, and now all we have are the 3 with everyone. So, we start with Cupcake Challenge. Of course, everyone's at 5. This is basically like a regular night, you know? It's not that challenging. If you beat the main game, you can definitely beat this. But yeah, since this video is going up, you know what that means. I'm finally free. It feels so good. These 2 that I recorded, Cupcake Challenge and I think Fazbear Fever. Let's see here. Let's see. Let me look at the dates. Yeah, that's December 10th, December 11th. You want to know when I did Golden Freddy? 1st of January. That is so many days. This thing has haunted me. But I finally defeated it. And it feels so good. But we'll get there. Because really, I'm talking about that because I don't have anything to talk about for this one. The strategy is just so different. I don't even remember what I did for this, in all honesty. I have consumed so much FNAF 2 strategy content that I did not need to see. Well, I guess that I never thought I would need to see. Anyway, I don't remember which plushies on the desk or something is new, but we got the gang, Toy Bonnet, and Balloon Boy. And for completing Cupcake Challenge, we get the cupcake. Which, you know, makes sense. Yeah. This heavy weight on my shoulders will finally be lifted. I think this one thing has been the longest one thing I've been attempting in channel history. Just consistent attempts, this has taken the longest. The only other one, I think would be the, I don't know if people watching this know this, but we played Yakuza 0 and still haven't gotten the platinum. That's not because, you know, the last trophies are hard. It's just gonna take a while. Because the last trophies are to complete the game on Legend mode, which is the hardest difficulty. But that's not gonna be that bad because it's on New Game Plus, so we have all the upgrades and stuff. But no, there's one trophy that I need to get before starting the Legend mode run, and that's catfights. And catfights are just glorified rock, paper, scissors. A lot of them. Just a lot of rock, paper, scissors in a row. And you have to win 10 tournaments, and I think at this point I've won 4. So yeah. But of course that's not consistent attempts. It's long periods of just not attempting it at all. At some point I may do it, but don't keep my word on that. Yeah, that would be the only other thing in channel history that has taken so long. Golden Freddy mode definitely is the winner though, because that's actual difficulty. That's not just annoyance. Well, can I say? Yeah, I can say difficulty. Everything I've said about Golden Freddy mode in the past was wrong. it was just wrong, because I didn't know people were built like that and made so many strategies for it. Like, so many. You know, there's a strat called -7, where if you're fast enough, you can just look on 3 cameras with the flashlight and stall like everyone, and they will never reach your office. That sounds fucking bonkers. Of course, I didn't do that, because it's like really hard to do. But if you're good enough, you can do it. That one eliminates RNG, because you can just stall Toy Bonnie. And that's beautiful. Of course, you still have to deal with Foxy, Balloon Boy, and the Poopit, because you can't stall them. For some reason, you can't stall Balloon Boy. I don't know why. But yeah, -7 is insane. I will never attempt it. Oh, see, that's some bullshit. That is some bullshit. I don't know how I managed to deal with that. That was scary. But yeah. When we get there, you will see what strategy I used. I did not use -7, but you will see what I used. Coming to the end of the cupcake challenge, it really is just like a night 6 or something. You just do it again. So I'm just gonna let this play out now. And there we are. So that's 1. That's Cupcake Challenge. Again, not really that bad. It's just like a night 6. So now, we go on to Fazbear Fever, which is the same, but now doubled. But again, this one did not take me that long, because it was, you know, they're only at 10. Not really that bad. I just reused the strategy I used for Cupcake Challenge, but you can see on the desk there's good old Carl, that people call the Cupcake. Although I think his official name is Mr. Cupcake, which is kind of lame. Yeah, this one was just more of the same in Cupcake Challenge. I think I was going faster than last time, but yeah. Again, not really much different from last time. If you rewatch the Night 6 or Night 5 things, they probably look similar to this. I haven't, but I would assume they do, right? Because this is basically what those were. Just do stuff faster. Yeah, I got nothing, so I'm just gonna let this run. I'll see you in a bit. And there we are. So yeah, not basically just a repeat of Cupcake Challenge, but just a little bit more. And now we're here. Cupcake done, Fazbear done. Now it's time. Time for you to see. And you may notice something. So 1020 mode, right? I want you to go onto YouTube. You're probably already there since you're watching the video. And I want you to look up the Braden strategy. The man's channel is literally just called Braden. I want you to go there, I want you to watch it. That's the strategy I used. To a T. To a T. Yes, I got live split because this is a second-based strategy. And it basically trivialized 1020 mode. Basically. It still took me a while. But that's mostly because of the rabbit. It's always the rabbit. Always the rabbit. But after a couple of days of attempts, I got this. I didn't mean to cut off the minute mark. That's just how it worked when I put it up, but it worked. It probably relieved some of the stress too. So I didn't have to see how far I was. I just saw the important numbers. But basically, let me try to explain this. So for the first 20 seconds, you want to flash the hallway once before every 5 seconds. So once before 5, once before 10, stuff like that. Because Foxy, he acts on those 5 seconds. So as long as you do that, you will never get done in by the fox. And also, if you pull up the camera on a 5 or a 10 second like that, Golden Freddy will never show up. So those automatically dealt with. So then, at 20 seconds, you want to stay in the office and hold down the vent light because that apparently stalls the rabbit. I didn't know that. So that's 3 of them already basically dealt with. And so then, you pull up the camera at 25, and you put it down at 9.5. Because you wanna get the 5 seconds so you can deal with the fox. And here's something. If you hold down the flashlight button while you're in the cameras and then put down the cameras, you're still using the flashlight when you pull down the cameras. So, if there's someone in your office like right now, and you're holding down the flashlight button from the cameras, you're using the flashlight on the hallway, so you're getting the fox through the blackout. That's some insane shit. And you don't have to worry about accidentally using the flashlight on Golden Freddy, because if you use the flashlight on Golden Freddy, you die. But if you pull up the camera at 5 seconds, Golden Freddy will never spawn. So it works perfect. So then, of course, you pull down the camera at a 9.5 or a 4.5 right before a 5-second interval. You hold down the flashlight button. You wait for the blackout to finish. Of course, you wait a little bit more, because if you wait just like half a second more after a blackout, you will get rid of anyone in the vents. Anyone in the vents will get rid of if they're there during a blackout. So then you just repeat that for the rest of the night. After you get rid of the blackout, you wait for like a 2 or a 7. you know, 2 seconds after the blackout is done. They flash the hallway, and then you hold down the right vent so the rabbit still gets stalled as much as possible so he doesn't arrive. And then you flip up when it's at a 10-second or a 5-second. And repeat. And so basically, this just requires you to have the full knowledge of the strategy and become fast enough, because if you... This is something that killed me many attempts. If you are not fast enough on winding the music box will go down, and that will ruin your run, and you will be upset. Very much so. But if you're fast enough, you can wind it as much as you need. And then of course there's the fringe situations where the rabbit actually does come, because he will come. He always arrives, no matter what. But that's just... You wait until, you know, the next time you would hold down the camera and then you put on the mask. If the rabbit is there and there's no blackout, you still just put on the mask. But then if someone is in the vent that's not the rabbit, you wait 2 seconds, then you put on the mask, and then you wait a full 5 seconds, and then you repeat the cycle. Just watch Braden's video. He'll probably explain it better than I can. But yeah, that's how you beat 1020 mode. Throughout the 10 years, at this point I think it's 10 years that FNAF 2 has been out, people have trivialized this mode. It's basically not RNG based anymore. Basically. There's still some bullshit that can happen. But Braden himself says that it is 99% win rate. Of course, I definitely don't think that, but that's what he says. And he's the proprietor of the strategy, so, you know. So yeah, that's me done talking about the strategy. We're basically almost there. It's beautiful. I'm so happy to have this done and dusted, and I don't have to worry about it anymore. And luckily, I did get my full reaction, so here it is. It's finally over. It's finally over. I'm free. I'm free. So yeah. Of course, we're not done yet, though. We're not done with the video. I want to make sure I have everything dealt with so I never have to return to this game. So, I did manage to get the last minigame, right? I did manage to get the last minigame. We have Foxy Go Go Go. Very, very cool. So basically, all that it is, you're the fox, it says, go, go, go. You run out, and all them happy are like, yeah, yeah, the foxy, yeah, hooray. And then you do it again. And then you do it again. You come out, and like, yeah, yeah, the fox, yeah. I don't know why one of them is sad. Yeah, yeah. And then do it again, and... Wait a second. Who's that? That doesn't seem... Oh. Oh no. Yeah. And then that happens. So yeah. Something's not right here. But now let me talk about some secret people. Yes, there is in fact secret people in this game. If you know FNAF 1, Golden Freddy was a secret person first, and now he became a regular person in this one. But there are more of those, such as Endo 2. Sometimes, when the puppet is out of his box, Endo 2 will show up. Now that begs a question, because this is a prequel, right? But in FNAF 1 they have Endo 1, and in this they have Endo 2. So did they use old endoskeletons and they just scrapped these new ones? Probably. Yeah, there's Endo 2. Who's Endo? I don't know. He just shows up. Sometimes he can also show up in the vents. He doesn't do anything though, he's just a little Easter egg. But yeah. Also, such as Shadow Freddy. He is Golden Freddy, but purple with white pupils. He shows up in parts and service, and yeah, that's about it. And speaking of Shadow Freddy, we have Shadow Bonnie, or RWQFSFXC? Did I get that right? Tell me if I got that right. Same as Shadow Freddy, except completely black. No anything. It's the abyss with the white teeth and pupils. And it's Toy Bonnie, which is weird. And if he shows up in your office and you look at him for too long, game crash. Sorry, scale issue. Game crash. And our final person that I do want to mention is JJ, the female balloon boy. Sometimes she's under your desk. That's it. I'm pretty sure in some of my attempts she was there. Doesn't do anything like the rest of them, except for Shadow Bonnie, but her existence is weird. Is she real? Is she fake? I don't know. Are the rest of them real? That's the thing with these Easter egg people. Do they even exist? Of course, then they show up in future games, so they're like, well, they must exist then, so... I don't know, it's weird. I'm not the lore man. I can't tell you what they mean, but there they are. So, yeah. That's me done. I'm just gonna have this minigame in the background. That's me done. FNAF 2 finally done. Finally. It's so good to have it done. I've been Player 1. Player 2 was for the earlier episodes. And we will see you next October for FNAF 3. And FNAF 3 is going to be very cool. You know. Save that minigame. Pretty cool, pretty cool. I don't think we can save them.
You can.